next, let's try this. I'm just going to read rapid fire. And tell me which one of these jumps out the most. We have Criminal Minds, Murder Woman.
Ooh.
Then we have Touche Wild Waltondi.
Okay.
The Goosenter. Wait, that's the first half. The Goosenter, Texas Law. And we have Nash Behaven, The Apes of Woman, and Alfred Bigamole Mind. That one, I think, Bigamole, I believe, is where you have more than one wife, right?
Yes.
This is Alfred Bigamole Mind. But I gotta say, out of all those, I think the Goosenter Texas Law.
That's the one and it might be because of the Untitled Goose Game video game that came out, but just like put a cowboy hat and a 10-star on a goose and let them start
Texas
sorting
Law.
them out Texas style.
I was kind of imagining this as being like a homicide to Walker, Texas Rangers, NYPD Blue or whatever. It's like they're kind of, or Law and Order, right? Where they exist in the same city, in the same universe.
But you'd prefer to see
Goosenter.
Goosenter. There's going to be a lot more like slice of life scenes, like a lot of like a goose nursing a cup of coffee as he just like looks at the mountain of paperwork he has to deal with.
Yeah, it's kind of the less glamorous side of
oh, there's a heat wave in town, and I'm not getting down to the pond anytime soon.
Yeah, I mean, his work is important too. He's kind of just a goose who's chicken booing his way through the legal system in Texas.
It ain't easy, but no one ever said it would be.
But you
to
get
be
like
a goose in law enforcement.
We have like a required number of crossover episodes every season between Goosenter and Walker. So Walker shows up in episodes of Goosenter, and Goosenter shows up.
Can it be a crossover of one of my favorite shows on here, which is Walker, Texas Rangel?
Texas Rangel.
Like I think that if Walker were
Wait,
here
is that really what it? I thought there was more to it than just Texas Rangel.
I think you actually have the page that it's. Oh wait, no, it's CSI Murder Texas Rangel. I'm sorry. That's why I couldn't find it.
CSI Murder Texas Rangel.
Texas Rangel.
I feel like there was another one that had a colon that also went into another colon.
CSI Mines. Suspect Beast.
Now that's a crossover with the Goosenter. They know that Goosenter is just a goose that someone put a 10-gallon hat on. And they're trying to catch him.
I love this idea because we've had, animated DreamWorks or whatever shows that will show you how animals are just like humans and do stuff. But I want this to be a real goose. I want it to be like Milo and Otis, but it's also an action crime drama.
We're back to practical effects. People can tell when you have a CGI goose. We don't want CGI suspect beast.
Texas Rangel.
Texas Rangel. And it's like a highway to heaven, or Touched by an Angel thing too, where it's this guy, he worked in the crime scene investigation. He died, and he came back as an angel, and he's helping other CSI people, but he wants them to find his killer, which is Goosenter.
Oh,
Texas Law. That's his big secret. It's not that he's a goose.
Oh, so he's not helping the geese solve the crimes. He's
living a lot. He is a goose. Yeah. So then your Texas Rangel.
Oh, I got you.
Suspect Beast. He's working to try and catch the Goosenter. The Goosenter is he's living this life of a lie, like the Pretender. You know, he's a goose. He's working in the legal system in Texas.
Who killed him? It was the one-winged goose.
So that's how the shared universe of CSI, Suspect Beast, Texas Rangel, and Goosenter, Texas Law. That's how those two shows all work together, I think.
Ravenclaw!
And that's a Ravenclaw. Did you have another one?